guys, it's Aoife from Fred VZ Died Laughing, and I'm here to do a tag video today. I got tagged in the Extraordinary Means book tag 3 months ago, more than 3 months ago, like the middle of December, by Karen over at Rotherby Reading, and I still haven't done it, and I kind of forgot about it. And then I was going through kind of little documented Google Docs that I have for kind of booktube things the other day, and I realised that I still needed to do it, so I was like, uh-oh, I better go and do that. So yeah. Question number 1 is, I would give up the internet for 1 month for a signed first edition of this book. And for me, I think I'm going to go with Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. It's my favourite Jane Austen book. And, you know, with these people who, you know, obviously have been dead for a long time, with other books, you know, with authors that are still alive, like Harry Potter and stuff like that, I think, you know, you still have a little bit of a chance of getting any book you have owned signed. But I think a first edition of Sense and Sensibility and a signed first edition would be absolutely amazing. I just love that book, and I love some Jane Austen now and again, and yeah, so that will definitely have to be the answer for that question. Question number 2 is, I would give up pizza for a year if it meant I could sit next to this author on a long plane ride. And for me, this is going to be, I think, J.K. Rowling, obviously of Harry Potter fame. I just think that she's such a smart and wonderful person, and I think if you could sit beside her on a long plane ride and get into a discussion about anything, I think it would just be absolutely amazing. And I think you'd just be able to talk to her for hours and hours and hours, because I think she's really articulate. She's really she just knows so much about different things, and yeah, I would just love to talk to her. I would just love to meet her and be able to talk to her about just different things that's going on in the world. Question number 3. I would sit through 1,000 hours of commercials if Hollywood would make this book into a movie. And I'm going to change this around because I couldn't quite think of what book I want to be made into a movie, because there are some books that I want to be made into movies that kind of have movie options, but there's others that I think might not make good movies, because I think some books are really good as books, but when they're brought into this big screen, they just don't translate as well as they do in your own mind. So yeah, but I think Ashes by Ilsa J. Bick, the trilogy, would make an absolutely amazing TV show if it's done well. I think it would make a really good TV show that's kind of like for young adults, that could take place of like The Walking Dead for maybe a slightly younger generation on AMC. I just think like it's just this really dark, gritty book, and if it's done in a really dark, gritty way on screen, it would be amazing. And I think there's a lot more that could be done with it for a TV show. Obviously expand the story yet a bit more and keep it going for a while, and yeah, I just think it would be really good, and I would love to see it. Number 4 is, I would never read a new book again if it meant I could live inside this book. And for this one, it has to be either as a witch in Harry Potter or as an elf in Middle-earth. If I could do one of those things, I would be the happiest person alive. I would just, yeah, it would just be amazing. Yeah. I just want to live in Middle-earth, guys. Or Hogwarts. Question number 5. I would let my Google search history be made public if it meant I could be best friends with this author. And for me, I'm going to go with Sarah Rees Brennan, who wrote The Demon's Lexicon, Unspoken, and her newest trilogy, Tell the Wind and Fire. I just love Sarah. I love her humour. I love all the characters she makes and their humour and their personality. And I just think she's just such a great person, and I think I'd love to be able to just like go out on a night out with her, or just have a girls' night in and watch movies and eat pizza and have a few drinks. And yeah, I just think she'd be a really fun person to be friends with, so I would definitely be friends with her if I could be friends with any author. Number 6. I would donate everything I own to Goodwill if it meant I could date this book character in real life. And for this one, I think I'm going to go for Day in Legend. He's kind of like my biggest book crush in a while, I think. I just love Day. I think he's just a fabulous personality and a really great character, and he's just so good, but then at the same time he's a bit badass, and yeah, I just really love him. And I love the way he's described as well. He's kind of looks a little bit like Asian / Mongolian with blonde hair, and yeah, I just think he sounds absolutely lovely, and yeah, I would definitely date him in real life. So yeah. So that is it for the book tag. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head, but I will tag some people below. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys again next time.